Timothy Ochieng goes for Kenya, who are probably the favourites for the silver medal. And Leader has gone off really fast for Germany in lane 4, but outside him still is Andrew Wallmann, and Wallmann is going because the US are undoubtedly going for the world record here. That's a tough one. That was set at 2 minutes 55.74 in the Olympics, and it's a great record. Let's see how they can fare. But Wallmann has given them the sort of start they need. Ochieng going for Kenya in 3, O'Connor for Jamaica in lane 2. But here comes Andrew Wallmann, eating up the stagger of Ivan Garcia of Cuba. France going well further out, but Wallmann is going to hand over in the lead for the USA. It's going to be the US on their own from here. Wallmann handing over to the Olympic champion Quincy Watts, who was out of the medals in the individual event, only 4th, and he's building up a huge lead. But they're settling in close behind, and the crowd giving great support because they can see that Carsten Jooss of Germany is in 2nd place. Well, Watts really going hard for this here. The Russians closing up on the Germans. The Kenyans have now come through to their 2nd place. Simon Kemboi goes for them, but Watts has got something like 20 metres.
Well, you get the feeling now that the Americans are going all out. Sometimes relays can coast through, but when you've got a quartet like these 4, I get the sensing that they're going to go for this world record. They've got the capability. Look at that gap already. This is only the 2nd leg, don't forget, and look how far they're ahead of the rest of the world.
Well, look at that time, 1:28.03, a clock Wallmann in 44.5. That means Watts ran 43.5.
They're storming away. And now you've got the world record holder on the 3rd leg, Butch Reynolds. Look at the determination on this man's face. They're almost 60 or so yards in front of the Germans coming through hard. The crowd are going berserk about that. But up front, we're on for a world record. Look at that gap. It's staggering. Butch Reynolds is piling it on around that top bend.
Hey, there's a good race going on for 2nd place though behind them. Look at this, the Germans and the French and then the Kenyans, but now we concentrate as Butch Reynolds will hand over to Michael Johnson. On that time, 2:11.36. That means that Reynolds has run a 43.3 leg. Well, the world record is on now. Johnson is almost sure to get it. He only needs about 44.3 for the world record, and that's well within his capabilities. He ran 43.6 in the individual event. He's got a flying start this time, but that battle is still on behind for the other medals. Here's the Russians, then the Germans, Kenya, Jamaica, Cuba. They're all in contention. First of all, we're looking at Michael Johnson, this brilliant sprinter who's moved up from 200 metres, and here's the battle on for the other placings. The Kenyans coming up, the Germans going really well. Thomas Schoenleber on the last leg for them. Samson Kitur goes for Kenya, and here comes Johnson. The world record has been smashed by a 2.5 seconds as the battle is on for the other medals.